Mr. Shipley. This is Mr. Houston. The GD214 that you have in your hand, you had a question on, that is a movie prop. Back in the early 80s, I was involved in a...
Hello everybody, it's Renee again. I just wanted to make one more video about this stolen valor bullshit that I'm seeing on the internet. The person you see in front of you on the screen there, that's Don Shipley. He was a former Navy SEAL back in the day. Now, he has his own business, I believe, training teenagers in the Navy SEAL experience, preparing them for their possible attempt to join the Navy and try to become Navy SEALs. I think he runs a business, doing something like that. But the other thing he does is he travels around the country confronting people who he believes are lying about being Navy SEALs themselves, and many of them are. He's taken it upon himself to be this stolen valor vigilante, going around getting in people's faces on their own property, at their own homes, going to their places of employment and putting them on the spot and demanding answers as if he was an FBI agent. Okay, I don't know this guy personally, of course, but I don't like the guy. Maybe if I met him, maybe I would change my mind. I can understand why he's doing this. He's upset about people being fucking liars and assholes. But guess what, Mr. Shipley? Some people are fucking liars and fucking assholes, okay? Alright? Let's talk about legally what you're doing. Let's talk about what Mr. Shipley's doing legally. There's so many people on the internet right now, or who watch these type of videos, who really believe stolen valor means that you're putting on an Army uniform or a Marine Corps uniform. No, legally, that's not at all what it fucking means. It means something totally different than what people think it means. Look up the legal definition of stolen valor. You'll realize that the actual definition has to do with claiming to be a recipient of certain medals of honor or certain medals of valor and using those to gain property, money, etc. In other words, you're saying, okay, I earned these medals and now I'm going to use it for financial gain. It has to do with medals, okay? It doesn't have to do with anything about wearing a t-shirt that says Army or, wearing some outdated BDUs or any kind of Army uniform, okay? It has to do with medals, okay? Now, what Mr. Shipley does is he tracks down these people who are lying, whether it be on Facebook or wherever he finds these people lying about being Navy SEALs, and he confronts them. First of all, let me say something about Facebook. People lie on Facebook? No, really? People make up stories about themselves on Facebook? Impossible. I've never heard of anybody lying about themselves on Facebook. You mean really make people make fake profiles on Facebook? Oh, man, come on, Mr. Shipley. Nobody lies on Facebook. So the fact that you find lying fucking Navy SEALs on Facebook doesn't surprise me, okay? Do I condone this behavior? No, it's fucking, stupid, retarded, and completely disrespectful for people to impersonate soldiers, Navy personnel, anybody in the military. Yes, it's completely unacceptable, but it's not breaking the law. Mr. Shipley, you break the law by threatening people to whip their asses or cut them with a knife or cut off their tattoos with a knife, trespassing on people's property, confronting people at work. That's more like breaking the law to me, okay? What you're doing is him and his wife, they go out there and they try to punk people down and try to get them to admit that they weren't Navy SEALs. And why are they doing this? According to what I researched about this guy, they're doing it because he went to one too many Navy SEAL funerals of his buddies and people that he knows. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I am. But I think these guys that became Navy SEALs knew what they were getting into. And I am sorry that they had to pay the ultimate price, but I think they were willing to pay the ultimate price, or else they wouldn't have become Navy SEALs, okay? It's a dangerous job, okay? That's an understatement, all right? But jumping up and becoming the Punisher vigilante, Don Shipley, the Navy SEAL hunter, is not the answer. Because people are not breaking the law by being a bunch of fucking liars, Mr. Shipley. Okay? If you're that determined to go after Navy SEALs, fake Navy SEALs, let me ask you something, Mr. Shipley. Are you willing to come to my town and clean out all the motherfuckers here who are pretending to be Navy SEAls? I'll tell you what, there's several homeless shelters in this city, and I bet you I could find at least one lying-ass motherfucker in every one of them shelters that will tell you that he was a Navy SEAL. Okay, he might be mentally ill, but yeah, I'll find at least one. If I can't find at least one in every shelter, there'll be at least one person in there that claims to be a veteran that's not. And you can go in there and handle those people for me there, Mr. Shipley. I'm requesting your services, okay, out here in Arizona. Also, we have tons of dive bars, okay? Tons of dive bars in this city. All right? I bet you I could find 2, 3, or 4 drunk-ass fake veterans in every single one of them fucking dive bars. And definitely I could find at least one Navy SEAL also in every one of them dive bars. Some drunk motherfucker who claimed that he was a Navy SEAL. I bet you, Mr. Shipley, I could find at least one in every fucking dive bar here on Saturday night. It's a Saturday night tonight. I'll find you some fake Navy SEAls, all right? And you can come down and handle them. You and your wife can get yourself ready to go. You know, you guys are self-deputized Navy SEAL bounty hunter type people. You guys can come on down and, set these people straight, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not breaking the law, but they're being assholes, okay? So you need to take care of them, all right? I need you to come down. There's plenty of Navy SEAls, fake Navy SEAls in this area here for you to come down here and round them up for me, all right? Do the public a service, okay? The other thing, on the serious note, does this man really think that the American people are stupid? Really? Does this man right here think that the American people are stupid? There are millions of people who have served in the military. There are millions of people who have served in the reserves. There are millions of people who have served in the National Guard, including myself. And then the ones that have not served in any kind of military, have no military service whatsoever, either have a father, mother, brother, some family member that is serving or has served. So for this man to think that every single person that is faking to be a Navy SEAL is actually fooling people, that's stupid. You're assuming that we as citizens of the United States are ignorant and too stupid to recognize when a phony comes up to us and says they were a Navy SEAL. People are smarter than you think, Mr. Shipley, all right? I know when I see a phony, okay? And a lot of people know when they see a phony, especially when you got some guy standing outside the fucking Salvation Army homeless shelter with the fucking wearing a pair of Class A Army greens. You know what I'm saying? All right. Probably he's a phony. I mean, the American people are not that fucking stupid, Mr. Shipley. They don't need you to point out, who's a phony and who's not a phony. All right? Like I said in the previous video, most of these people are fucking mentally ill to begin with. So I think people can judge, and halfway intelligent people can judge who's mentally ill and who's not. Give the American people some credit, Mr. Shipley, okay? I really believe this guy's not a bad dude, but I think he's doing this bullshit for other reasons other than what he says. I think he's doing it to make money. I think he's doing it to spread hatred towards people who are impersonating military personnel for his own personal reasons. And I think he needs to stop, because there's a lot of people who are going to take the message that he's sending too far. And it's going to cause problems in the communities. I already see videos of Marines beating the shit out of hobos Hobos, beating the shit out of hobos who are wearing fucking uniforms, outdated fucking BDUs, or who are just holding a cardboard sign saying they are a veteran when they're not. How in the hell is an honorable Marine, they call themselves, we earned the title of Marine, we are honorable. How the hell are you going to be beating the shit out of a fucking hobo for having a sign saying he's a vet? Everybody knows the motherfucker wasn't a vet. Everybody knows the motherfucker's full of shit, trying to get some fucking dope money or beer money. Come on, people. Come on, Mr. Shipley and all the rest of you veterans. Give the general public some fucking goddamn credit. We're not being fooled by these fucking stolen valor so-called people, okay? We don't need you to do this fucking shit for us, going around and fucking trying to confront these people. I think you're doing that for yourself. You and your wife are doing that shit for your own personal gain. But it needs to stop, because you're just making asses out of yourself.